Coming into the game, the original forecast was it was going to be cold, it was going to be wet, it was going to be windy. So obviously coming in, we knew that we were going to have to establish the run game. We were going to be able to have to make sure we had the ability to throw the ball with the elements. Luckily the rain pushed out. But the biggest challenge for us in the game was not so much the elements, but just what their plan was. And they had a plan to milk the clock, sugar huddle when they had the ball on offense in the first. There in the first half, we only had 4 drives, I think 26 plays, and then we finished with 52 plays overall. So really the challenge was to make sure we were efficient, that we weren't going to get as many opportunities as we normally do when we usually get about 12, 14 drives in a game. So that really probably impacted it more. And then because of the elements, they played a little bit tighter coverage. They were rolling some coverage, doing some things on the back end, to try to discourage you from running the ball. But once we were able to establish the line of scrimmage and we saw that we were running the ball effectively, we wanted to lead with the run. And try and make sure that we control the line of scrimmage and be efficient, and then try to generate some big plays when we could.
Last week, you guys tried to get Rencher in at the end of that ball game at home, but how special was it tonight, given his week that he had, to see him go for 50 for a score?
So awesome, man. There's not a more deserving young man in our program. I mean, he's the epitome of what a champion is and everything that he does. So happy for him to be the win a spiritual award, and then to come in on your first play and go 50 yards for a touchdown. I mean, that's from above. That's just a blessing for his diligence and a great way for him to finish out the week. And the best thing about it is just to see the excitement and the joy of all of his teammates on the sideline, seeing him have that opportunity to score right there, because they know what type of young man he is, what he's done for our program, what he's done for his community, and I think what he's done nationally for us from a football perspective, and just all the work that he did early in the season to help make sure that we're playing this time of year. Well, there were a couple times in the passing game, I thought that they got close to the quarterback. I know there was one when we took the shot to Cornell. The back missed a looper. They kind of took his man and loop. So there's always going to be things that we can improve. But man, really, really proud of these guys, and they had to do what was required tonight, and it required for us to protect the quarterback when we threw it against a team that is top 3 in the ACC in sacks, and then also be able to run the ball against a team that actually that's what their style of offense is, and we were able to outrush them. So really, really proud of this team for finding a way to win, battling the elements to get themselves an opportunity against Notre Dame in the championship.